For 15 years, the Abbasid Caliphate, at the zenith of its power, was bled dry not by a rival empire, but by its own enslaved workforce. In the treacherous Mesopotamian marshes, a forgotten army of African exiles forged a rebellion that shook the foundations of the Islamic world. The Abbasid Caliphate in the 9th century was a colossus, its golden age illuminating the world with science and culture. Yet, beneath this glittering surface, a vast system of forced labor was fueling its prosperity. Tens of thousands of East Africans, known as the Zanj, toiled in the salt mines and sugar plantations of southern Iraq. Driven by brutal conditions and the charismatic leadership of Ali ibn Muhammad, the Zanj rose in revolt in 869. They were not an organized army in the traditional sense. Instead, they were masters of their environment. They transformed the labyrinthine waterways and dense reeds of the marshlands into an impenetrable defense. Their tactics were a brutal ballet of ambushes and hit-and-run raids. They utilized lightweight boats, moving swiftly through the shallow channels, striking at unsuspecting Abbasid garrisons before melting back into the wetlands. Ali ibn Muhammad, a skilled orator and strategist, united disparate groups, forging a powerful identity from shared suffering. He declared himself caliph, establishing a capital at al-Muqtara. The rebellion grew, capturing cities and posing an existential threat to the caliphate. The Abbasids, accustomed to conventional warfare, found themselves outmaneuvered and demoralized. Their vast resources seemed to evaporate against this elusive enemy. The tide turned with the appointment of the brilliant general Musa ibn Bagha. The Abbasids adapted, slowly learning to navigate the treacherous terrain and counter Zanj tactics. The rebellion, stretched thin and facing a determined foe, began to falter. The once invincible marsh fortress became a trap. Though ultimately crushed, the Zanj rebellion left an indelible scar. It exposed the deep-seated injustices of the Abbasid slave system and demonstrated the potent force of a people fighting for their freedom, even from the lowest rung of society. What does the silence of history hide about the echoes of their struggle today?